Welcome back, YouTube, to another NFL mock draft. I thought that last one was going to be the last one. Cause for some reason, I thought the draft was last week, but it couldn't be the last one because the Ravens did a trade. They traded Orlando Brown to the Chiefs, and they got their first round pick and a lot of other picks. So I obviously have to make a new one now. And I just got a report today that the 49ers had narrowed it down to two quarterbacks, and that's Mac Jones and Trey Lance. So let's start with the first pick in the mock draft. I got obviously the easiest pick in the draft. Jaguars picking Trevor Lawrence, the best prospect in the draft. That's not a tight end or anything. Because in my opinion, the best overall prospect, in my opinion, is Jalen Waddle. So yeah, other than quarterback though, it's Jalen Waddle. But I think the best quarterback is Trevor Lawrence. Second pick, another easy pick. I think the Jacks pick Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson will end up being the best quarterback in the draft. I don't think he's the best prospect, but I think he'll end up being the best quarterback. He has a lot of Pat Mahomes flashes. Like he can wow you with his arm, his legs. That's why I think he has a lot of Pat Mahomes qualities in this draft. The third pick in the draft, which is the Mr. Trubisky of this draft, Mac Jones. I don't know what the 49ers are thinking looking at Mac Jones and saying, wow, he's an upgrade from Jimmy Garoppolo. Because he's really not. He's a downgrade from Jimmy Garoppolo. I get and understand that Jimmy G is injured, but I think I would rather have an injury-prone Jimmy Garoppolo than Mac Jones, because I think Mac Jones is just a complete bust, in my opinion. Maybe he proves me wrong. We'll see, but I think the 49ers go with Mac Jones, and I think it's stupid. Fourth pick, we have a trade. I think the Broncos would trade up to draft Trey Lance, and I think the Falcons would trade down, because they don't really need a lot at that spot. And I think getting extra picks is more important than drafting a quarterback that's not going to see the field for 2 years. So I think the Broncos go with Trey Lance. The fifth pick in the draft, I think the Bengals draft Ja'Marr Chase. I think Joe Burrow is right now forcing the Bengals to draft him. There was a report out that he said he doesn't care. They'll make the right choice in picking Ja'Marr Chase or Penei Sewell. That's pretty much him saying, oh yeah, draft my teammate. So yeah, I think the Joe Burrow is pretty much forcing them to draft Ja'Marr Chase. I don't think it's a bad thing. Because it is a deep online class, so we'll see what they do in the later rounds. So with the sixth pick, I think the Dolphins select Kyle Pitts. I think they should pick Rashawn Slater, but I think they're going to go with Kyle Pitts and give two or more weapons. Because they don't have bad alignment, but I think Rashawn Slater can help them a lot. Because he can move in a lot of different spots at the online position. That's why I think he would help a lot. But I think the Dolphins go with Kyle Pitts. The seventh pick in the draft, I got the Lions selecting Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner. This would not be a good team for him to go to. I don't think he would work out in Detroit. Any talented superstar that goes to Detroit ends up retiring early, and he has small size, so that's not good. But I do like this Dan Campbell guy. Maybe he can turn it around. We'll see. With the eighth pick in the draft, the Panthers select Penei Sewell, a true left tackle from Sam Darnold. He got that late with Mikael Becton. Actually, Mikael Becton, I'm not sure if he was the same draft class he could have been, but if he wasn't, he definitely got him late, man. So that's not good. So I think he gets one now, right off the bat. With the ninth pick in the draft, I think the Falcons, they traded down and I think they picked Patrick Surtain, a player that I wanted the Cowboys to draft. But there's a lot of good corners in the draft, so you know I have them picking a corner. But I got the Falcons going with Patrick Surtain. The 10th pick, I got the Cowboys going with J.C. Horn, a tremendous ball skill corner, 6'1", 205. I think that would be a great addition for us. I wanted Patrick Surtain, but J.C. Horn is not bad also. The 11th pick in the draft, my favorite pick of the draft, I got the Giants going with Rashawn Slater, a great lineman. You can move him in a lot of different places. I think the Giants are trying to help Daniel Jones out. I think he's still a bust, but now he has no excuses now. He has a team around him. The 12th pick in the draft, the Eagles select Jalen Waddle, a tremendous receiver. I think it's the steal of the draft. This will help Jalen Hurts a lot, and I really like this pick, and I think Jalen Hurts will be really good with him. Not sure they still have Dallas Goedert, I guess, and they got a decent online if they can stay healthy, but yeah, I got the Eagles going with Jalen Waddle. With the 13th pick in the draft, I got the Caleb Farley dropping the smidge to 13 because he's back surgery. But I got the Chargers drafted him. Pretty much like a Casey Hayward replacement because he got cut by the Chargers. I think he'll be a great player for the Chargers. And they have Derwin James coming back to help him in the back. So yeah. The 14th pick, I got Justin Fields sliding all the way to 14. I think the Vikings see that, and I don't think they're in love with Kirk Cousins, and I think they draft Justin Fields for maybe the future, because Kirk Cousins is like 31, and it's been struggling. He's a struggle bus. Like he's inconsistent as hell. He either looks great or he looks poor. He started the season out last year really bad, so I think they look at quarterbacks this year, and I think the 14th pick they draft Justin Fields. The 15th pick, I got the Patriots getting Michael Parsons. It's pretty much back-to-back picks. All were players that could have went into the top 10. But they dropped for reasons why the teams above them didn't need. So I got the Patriots going with Michael Parsons. Him pairing up with Dante Hightower should make their defense instantly better, especially as Bill Belichick as a defensive coordinator. Well, defensive coach. 16th pick, I got the Cardinals second, Elijah Tucker, the old lineman at the USC. I think they need pass protection. Kyler Murray was on his ass a lot last year, so I think they need help at that position. 17th pick, I got the Raiders selecting Gregory Rousseau, big boy defensive lineman out of Miami. I think that's an obvious pick. They need pass rush, and they need a pass rush bad. They only have one pass rusher. I'm forgetting his name. It's that white, weird-looking boy, but he's a very good pass rusher, so they needed another one on the other side. The 18th pick, I got the Dolphins selecting Travis Etienne. I think in my opinion, the best running back in the draft. I think that Najee Harris might be more talented, but the difference is that Travis Etienne is 21 and Najee Harris is 24. That's a 3-year age difference. That's like maybe 3 really good years in prime. So if Najee Harris gets hurt, his career could be over quicker than usual. So I think that's why I have Travis Etienne ahead of him. 19th pick, I got the Boston football team upgrading on their own line with Christian Darrisaw from Virginia Tech. 20th pick, I got the Bears selecting Rondale Moore. I think a tremendous weapon. You can put him in a lot of different places. Really, other than out on the outside. But he's not terrible on the outside, but like he's more of a wide receiver screen, drag route, slant route type of receiver. 21st pick, I got the Colts selecting, speaking of outside receiver, 6'2", 215, Rashad Bateman. They need a receiver bad. They did get T.Y. Hilton back, but I still think they need weapons to help Carson Wentz out. 22nd pick, I think the Titans, this is an obvious pick, an edge rusher from Georgia, Azeez Ojulari, I think. So they need pass rush bad, and I think they go with the edge rusher and Azeez from Georgia. 23rd pick, I got the Jets selecting Samuel Cosmi, an old lineman from Texas. 24th pick, I got this obviously the Steelers selecting Najee Harris. 25th pick, little shocker, 2 tight ends in the first round. Got the Jaguars selecting Pat Free Murph, tight end out of Penn State. Really good offensive weapon. Really not a blocker, but I think that blocking tight end will go in the second round in Prefin Jordan. 26th pick, I got the Browns selecting Jeremiah Owusu. Very talented linebacker out of Notre Dame. 27th pick, I got the Ravens picking the D lineman, Kwity Paye. They lost Yannick Ngakoue, and they lost someone else too. I'm not really sure who it was. 28th pick, I got the Saints selecting Jalen Phillips. Just probably the best D lineman at the board at that pick, because I'm not really sure who they're going to pick, but I got them picking Jalen Phillips. 29th pick, I got the Packers picking Eric Stokes, a pretty fast corner that could be a good slot corner. I think he has a lot of talent to be slot corner. 30th pick, I got the Bills selecting Christian Barmore, a big boy DT to stuff up the middle. 31st pick, I got the Ravens selecting Kadarius Toney, a receiver. I think that receiver is much needed, and Kadarius Toney is a very good route runner. In the 32nd pick, I got the Bucs selecting Zavon Collins. Now, that would be my mock draft. I'm almost certain that could be my last one, but if it's like a big, huge trade, I'll make a new one before the draft Thursday. But let me know what you think. Who do you think going places? Who drops? Who doesn't drop? And that will be the end of the video, and peace.